What is events category? Events category is a category in which you get blocks from which you can tell the project that from where it should start. Like we have the first block over here, when green flag clicked. So when we drag it over here and when we click it, so it will command the project to start the project from that time. Like when we click this green flag, so that time the project will start, as we have this block which says when green flag clicked. Let me give you an example. Let's say, hey guys. And now the command is that when green flag is clicked, say hey guys for 2 seconds. So we will click this green flag over here and it will do as we said. So that's how this block works. Let's go to our second block, that is when space key pressed. We will drag it over here. Now here's an drop down arrow, so you can click and you can select any key. We have every key here which is on the keyboard. We have space key, up arrow, down arrow, right arrow, left arrow, or any key. All the 26 letters, all numbers from 1 to 9. Now when we will click the selected key, it will do the function which we have set it to do. Like I will drag this block over here. Now the function will be when F key pressed. So let me click the F key and here it is. Likewise, if you select any key, so it will do the function which we had set it to do. The next block is when this sprite clicked. Let me drag it here. This block will apply the function to the selected sprite. Like here we have selected the sprite cat or sprite 1 and we are inserting the code in it. So when this sprite clicked, there will be a function, and when this sprite will be clicked on the stage, it will perform the function. When this sprite clicked, say hey guys for 2 seconds. So I'm clicking the sprite and it said hey guys. It can do any task like this. The next block is when backdrop switches to backdrop 1. This is a block which does an action when a specific backdrop is switched. So let me create 2 backdrops. First is backdrop 1, second will be backdrop 2. Let me do a sign over here. So now this is backdrop 1. Now when backdrop switches to backdrop 2, it will do something. It will say backdrop switch to backdrop 2 for 2.30 seconds. So let's go into the backdrops and let's switch the backdrop. This didn't work. What happened? So the backdrop should be changed by some code written. So let's try to code for it. We'll write when green flag clicked, switch backdrop to backdrop 1. Wait 2 seconds and then switch backdrop to backdrop 2. Now when backdrop switches to backdrop 2, it will say backdrop switch to backdrop 2 for 2.30 seconds. Let's test it out. When green flag clicked, switch backdrop to backdrop 1. When backdrop switches to 2, backdrop switched to backdrop 2. So this is how it works. Next we have when loudness is greater than 10. So if the loudness is greater than 10 or the given value, so it will do the function which we have set it to do. Like loudness, we will control the loudness first. So when green flag clicked, set volume to 50% and we will do this forever. Then when loudness is greater than 10, say lower the volume for 2 seconds and the sound will be the cat's sound. Let's do it. But because of forever block, it is destroying the sound. So we are gonna take this forever block out and now let's test. Now it is saying lower the volume as 50% is greater than 10. The next block is very interesting. It is when I receive message 1, but first you have to understand the second block after this. So first let's understand this. That is broadcast message. Now simply this is an invisible message given to ourselves or any other sprite. So let's say we have any other sprite, that is this girl, which is Abby, and let's say when green flag clicked, broadcast message 1, hide. Okay, let the name of the message be anything, it doesn't matter. Go in Abby, when green flag clicked, show. Okay, so when the green flag is clicked, Abby will be shown, and there will be an invisible message given from this sprite 1 to Abby, that will be hide. So we'll go in Abby, and now there is this function when I receive. So one message is a broadcast, which is an invisible message given to another sprite or ourselves. So we have given it as hide, and now when the other sprite gets it, that is when I receive, it will do a action. So we will go here and we will say hide. We can change it here and the output will be changed over here too. Wait 1 second and hide. So basically what is happening over here overall is when the green flag will be clicked, this scratch cat will give an invisible message to Abby, that hide. And when we go in Abby, so it is when green flag click shown, but when it receives the message hide, it will hide. Let's test it out. As you saw, why it happened after 1 second, because we had said when green flag clicked, wait 1 second and then the broadcast will be there. So the output over here is matching. So I hope you understood the broadcast and then when I receive. So it is the same function like broadcast, but it has a little bit of difference. So I have got a very nice example. So now here's the code. So when green flag clicked, ask what's your name and wait. Then broadcast name and wait. Now when I receive name, say nice name, and then ask what's your age. When green flag clicked, ask what's your name and wait, means this sprite will ask that what's your name. Then it will give the broadcast, any type of broadcast name, that is name and wait. Then the sprite itself will receive the broadcast given by itself only, that is name, and then it will say nice name. And then after that specific function, it will ask what's your age. If there will be no and wait text over here, so this will fail. Let's try it out. What is your name? Let's type it in user. Without saying nice name, it said what's your age, as there was no and wait text over here. Means it will ask something, then it will give the broadcast message and wait, then it will receive the broadcast, it will say something, and after that it will ask the next question. So and wait here is very useful. If you didn't understood, you can comment down below and I'll surely solve it. So that's it for today's video. In next video we will see the controls category. Till then, bye.